Morning. It's the 20th of November, I think. I've just looked. It was about 20th. 20th of November 2024. It's a Wednesday and it's a cold one. Look at that. That's it. Today, well, what else are we going to talk about? The billionaire and millionaire farmers. They jumped in the £200,000 tractors and off they went to London yesterday to protest about the inheritance tax, 20% that's been imposed on them from 2026 by this new Labour government. Interestingly, they're only protesting about them. They weren't trying to get scrap for everybody, just scrap for them. So for me and you, we can carry on paying it. They're fine by fucking that. But yeah, there were loads of clips to pick. And I've actually picked on the gift that keeps giving, Victoria Atkins. She's the Conservative MP for Louth, and she's the Shadow Environment Secretary and former Health Secretary, and she was spouting off on Sky yesterday, and this is what she said.
Let's keep an eye to ensure that those Labour MPs that represent farms actually meet their farmers today when they come to the House of Commons to be lobbied, because what we know is that in Wales over the weekend, the Prime Minister ran away from farmers who wanted to talk to him. Today, why isn't the DEFRA Secretary out defending his policy if he's so confident and sure that it's the right policy? Instead, they've sent out the policing minister, who's a very nice minister, but frankly, this is not her brief. Why are they running away from farmers? Because they know they have got a problem with the numbers, that's why.
Yes, that's what she said. Let's keep an eye on those Labour MPs that represent farming communities and see if they meet up with the farmers. What we know is the Prime Minister ran away from farmers. And where's the DEFRA Secretary not being out to see us? This is the former Health Secretary, by the way, who would not get into a room with doctors and nurses to solve a fucking dispute. Kay Bailey should have said to her, what's the difference now between this government and when you're in fucking government? Because you're not doing fucking anything. And here she is later on in the day on Channel 4, complete Union Jack fucking outfit, making it sound like a bigger duck.
Landowners, weren't it?
Well, my worry is, and I'm afraid this is...
Why wouldn't it?
We know that, you know, the very wealthiest of people often are able to afford the clever advice that means that they can find ways around tax rules.
So just sort of give up trying to go for the super rich is what you're saying?
What it means is that if someone is going to make a change, if this Chancellor is going to make a change to tax policy that is there with a direct tax agenda and a direction of travel, namely to protect family farms, then they need to, frankly, come up with a more sophisticated policy than they have done with this. And this is what's so terrible.
There are thousands of people out there at the moment who worry that this is going to catch them. Yeah. And we know that the facts are that it's less than 500 farms a year.
There you go. She basically said, don't bother taxing the fucking super rich. They'll loophole their way out of fucking paying tax. And I wouldn't mind if farmers were fighting for everybody. But no, they're just fighting for the fucking sins and folk rest on us. Interestingly, yesterday, there were loads of fucking celebrities and Tory MPs there. Jeremy Clarkson, he was there supporting fucking farmers. Does anybody remember when he went on one show and he said on the one show live that when public sector workers were protesting against austerity, he said they should be fucking stood up in front of the fucking family and shot. That's Clarkson. Farage, we're getting a fucking hero's reception. And, well, his Brexit lost them their fucking EU subsidies and grants, access to fucking seasonal workers. And something fucking else we can't read. And this sums up the farming community. They're fucking cheering me like an hero. Who else were there supporting tax evasion? All the fucking millionaires. Tice, Anderson, Badenoch. Truss weren't there, but sent to support, as did Sunak and Johnson and Cameron. Robert Jenrick, I don't know if he were there, but he was supporting him. Katie Hopkins were there. Sir Andrew Lloyd Webber, he didn't want to pay any tax. How much is he fucking worth? Kevin Hollinrake, even George Galloway were there, that fucking twat. Chris Field. And you know what? Like I've asked you this question before and I'm asking it again. Where the fucking hell were all these lot when fucking doctors and nurses and teachers and railway workers and train drivers and college lecturers and posties? We were there when the fucking workers needed the support. I'll tell you where they were. Tucked up in the Home Office, determined to give them fuck all. And I think to myself, rule number one here, because sadly I've got friends who support farmers. I can't believe it. I talked to one of my mates last night, felt sorry for them. I said, they feel sorry for them. Fucking hell. So, for any working class person, rule number one, and don't forget this fucker, if you're on the same side as the millionaires, you're on the fucking wrong side. I can fucking guarantee you that. Wakey, wakey! Have a great day, everybody! Fuck the farmers. I'm getting violin out. Watch this. I'm getting violin out. Fuck them. This is for you billionaire farmers. That was Coronation Street, by the way, if you didn't recognise it. Have a great day.